Hey guys. Okay, I know it's been a while, like a month, I think. I'm sorry, I haven't made any videos. I don't really know how to explain that. I guess I don't have much of an excuse, but honestly, I've had no motivation lately to do stuff like that, like creative stuff. Like when I get home from work, I'm so drained that I'm like, do I really feel like filming? I should have been filming. This whole time I should have been filming. So I'm sorry, but I'm back now. And I'm really excited about my next few videos because I'm getting a very special package today. If you've been keeping up with my Instagram, you know I've been talking a lot about Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. And if you have no idea who those people are, I'm gonna try to explain them a little bit and how I got into that whole thing. So, okay, so I'm editing this video right now that you're currently watching, and I just want to clarify, what was I gonna say? I just want to clarify that this video I made mostly because I know the people who watch me right now, or at least a lot of them, like, a lot of them are like my friends and family, and I know that a lot of them don't know who Shane and Jeffree are. So I kind of wanted to make this video to kind of explain where my love for them came from, because my next video is going to be about them again. So I know that a lot of people are like watching all these Shane Jeffree videos right now because this makeup collection has been really popular. So if you clicked on my video already knowing who Shane and Jeffree are, this might be a little boring, but this is my story and how I found them, so maybe it's still interesting to you, I don't know. But I just wanted to warn you, if you already know who they are, that's what this video is. It's not anything like super exciting. I'm just explaining who they are to the people I know who don't know who they are and why I love them. So okay, sorry. I don't know if I really needed to make that disclaimer, but I just wanted to let you guys know. So right now it is 7:20 a.m. and I have like basically a half hour before I have to get to work. So let's see if I can do this in half an hour. Also, sorry, my hair's a little weird and crazy right now. Just a lot of dry shampoo. So let's start with Shane Dawson, because that's kind of where this whole thing started for me. Shane Dawson is a big YouTuber. He's been on YouTube for a long time now. He was one of the like original people to like be on YouTube and like start a career from it, I guess. I have not watched him since the beginning. I actually just really started watching him end of last year, I think. So, but he's done a ton of stuff on YouTube, a ton of different types of videos, but he got really popular from his conspiracy theory videos where he'd literally just sit there and talk about different conspiracy theories. So when he got kind of big from that, I had definitely heard his name and knew who he kind of was, but I never really watched his videos. It wasn't until he started doing more like series type videos where he would, you know, a lot of them were like helping other YouTubers kind of, you know, find their way back to themselves and like just through different stuff or just wanting to know more about these YouTubers. He would do like anywhere from 3 to like 9-part series on these people. He did a few series about like reconnecting with people from his past and stuff like that. So it became more personal content, and it was during his series with Jake Paul, another YouTuber, that I started hearing like a ton of people that I was watching at the time, and my sister Crystal, they were all talking about his new series with Jake Paul and how good it was. And I was like, I had never watched him at that point, so I didn't really know. I don't know why I'm kind of hesitant usually to like start watching a new person on YouTube. It's weird, but so anyways, I decided to check it out and I started watching the Jake Paul series, and it was really good. Like, I'm not into Jake Paul either. I've always been a little curious about him because he's had a lot of controversies and like he's just weird. But this series like was so cool, the way that Shane did it and the way that he, you know, really went into the life of Jake Paul outside of YouTube and like all this craziness. Like, he wanted to really get to know the real Jake Paul, and it was cool to watch that. So after that series, I became a little bit obsessed and I went back and watched like all the series. I watched the TanaCon series. I watched I don't even remember. I watched his series with his dad. I watched his series, you know, reconnecting with his first love, and like all those personal series. What's the plural of series? But all of that like because it was so personal and you get to know like Shane and these other people that he's doing these videos with, I don't know, it was so inspiring and really cool to watch. So I became a little obsessed with Shane Dawson after that. So I think one of the last ones I ended up watching was his series with Jeffree Star. And I don't know exactly why, but I think I was nervous to watch that one because I like Jeffree Star is, if you don't know who he is, he's also a big YouTuber, but he's kind of out there, says what's on his mind, a little bit crazy. I don't know how to explain him. Like, just Google Jeffree Star, and he's always had, again, controversies and, you know, beef with people. So like, I was kind of nervous. Like, I had never watched his videos before and I didn't know if I was really interested to, but I finally decided to watch Shane's series with him, and this was again more of like the behind the scenes version of Jeffree Star, what his life is really like and all that. So finally watched it, and I also became obsessed with Jeffree Star. I don't know, they're both just such like genuine, real people, and they're more than what they look like on the surface. If you watch one video from them, you probably wouldn't understand. Like, this series, I would say to anyone who's interested in watching their videos, watch the first series that Shane did with Jeffree, and you kind of get to know them a little bit more, if that makes sense. So anyways, after that, I was just waiting around for the next series or whatever, and Shane had kind of teased about doing another series with Jeffree, so I was excited about that. But in the meantime, I binged like a lot of their old videos. So beginning of this year, 2019, Shane did announce that he was doing another series with Jeffree and that it was going to be crazy and super cool and blah blah blah. And I was so excited about it, but I had no idea what it was about. And I did follow them on social media, but I didn't really like follow them. Like, I didn't see what they were posting all the time. So I wasn't really sure what it was going to be about. I don't know if they announced it before the series actually came out, but when the series came out, I found out it was that Shane was gonna make a makeup collection with Jeffree Star. Because, okay, that's something about Jeffree Star. He is big in the beauty community, makeup world. He has his own company that he runs. He, you know, makes anything from concealers, eyeshadows, lipsticks. Like, he does it all, and he's really, really good at it. That's like his whole thing. So Shane has never really been like into the beauty community like that. So this series was kind of Shane creating this makeup collection, but also really showing the behind the scenes of how makeup in the beauty world works. So like, he filmed everything from the idea of the palette and, you know, the rest of the collection to it actually being a real thing, like, in his hands. So anyways, when that series started, I was so excited. It started in like, I think it was like October or something that he released the first video of the series. So it had been like almost a year since I watched the first series with Jeffree Star, and I was so excited. I had been waiting for this like all year. Anyways, I don't really know how to explain it if you haven't seen it, but not only was this series about like the makeup and the beauty world and all that, but it was a lot about, you know, Shane and Jeffree and their friendship and the things that they went through this year. And it was like so emotional and really, really cool to watch too. So there's like a car like honking. I don't know, it was just really emotional and I really, really connected with it. So I got so excited. They did a final reveal video of the whole collection and then announced that it was coming out November 1st, which was like a few days after this last video. I was like, I have to have it. I have to have the palette. I have to have the lipsticks. I need, and like, not only because, I mean, the palette itself is so cool, but like also I want to support Shane and Jeffree because I just love them at this point. So November 1st comes. Okay guys, I'm so excited. Today, Shane and Jeffree are launching their new collection and I'm gonna buy some of it. I'm so excited. Okay. It's about to launch in like a half hour, so I'm gonna go pull it up on my computer now and I'm literally gonna sit there and wait for it to launch because I'm not missing out on this. I don't want it to sell out before I can get some. So just so you know, I'm so excited. This was the craziest launch I've ever seen. Like, basically what happened was they announced that they were going to launch at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so it would have been 1 o'clock here. So at like 12:30, actually all day I had the website up on my computer because I'm like, I am not missing this launch. This is crazy. I'm worried about not being able to get it in my cart fast enough and check out before it sells out, because like I knew it was going to be that big because people were so excited about it that I'm like, this is going to sell out before I can even get it. So I need to have this up and ready to go. Right at 1 o'clock, I'm going in, buying what I need, and I'm getting out. So I had the site up all day long. At like 12:30, I started refreshing because it was like I was on the page where the collection was gonna release, but until the release time it just had like a picture of Jeffree and Shane, so I knew that at like 1 o'clock it was gonna flip and all the product was gonna show up and I'm gonna have to find what I want, put it in my cart, check out. So that was my plan. I logged into my PayPal to make sure I was ready to go. I created an account with Jeffree Star Cosmetics just in case my PayPal for some reason didn't work and I needed, you know, to have all my information in the account already. So like I did all that, set it all up.
4 minutes.
It was like 2 minutes before the launch maybe. I refreshed and some of the products started to show up and I'm like, are they starting early? Does anybody know about this? Am I the first one? Obviously I'm not the first one, but so I saw this product starting to show up, but the bundle that I wanted wasn't there yet, so I kept refreshing. And then at like 1:01 or something, like it was something like it was after the launch, still all the product wasn't there. I refreshed and I got a page basically saying that the website was broken, and I was like, oh no. Like I thought it was just me. I was worried that like our internet went down or something. I didn't know what was going on, so I kept refreshing and kept getting the same broken page. And I started freaking out. I'm like, this is gonna sell out and I'm not gonna get it. But then I went to Twitter and everybody on Twitter was talking about the website being broken. So apparently there was so many people on the website at once that it just broke. And so for an hour I sat there, and some people were there longer sitting there refreshing, but for an hour I sat there refreshing every 2 seconds. And also I had Twitter up on my phone and I kept switching over to Instagram because Jeffree and Shane were like on their stories talking about, oh my gosh, what's going on, we're trying to fix the website, blah blah blah. And everybody on Twitter, I was just keeping up and refreshing, and then finally like an hour later I got it into my cart, and then I went to go check out, and again I got a broken page. It was insane. I don't even know how to explain it. Like you had to be a part of it to really understand, but like it was kind of a really cool thing to be a part of too, because I mean, spoiler alert, I got the palette, I got the bundle I wanted. I ended up refreshing enough times that it let me get to checkout, and then I had to sit in line at checkout for another like 20 minutes. And then they let me go through and fill all my information out and all that. So I did get it, super excited. So that was November 1st. After that, they announced that they had sold over 1 million palettes, and you know, the collection altogether, they had sold so much, so it was going to take them a long time to ship everything, so they asked us to be patient. Today is November 22nd, so I know they weren't shipping on weekends and there was like Veterans Day in there, but I've been waiting 22 days for my order, and at one point I was starting to get scared that they weren't even going to ship it, that I was going to get an email saying, oops, we oversold, sorry, you're not getting one. I was like so nervous about that. But then I think it was 2 days ago, I finally got my shipping confirmation email and my tracking number, and it arrives today, and I am so excited. And I know that like a lot of you won't really understand unless you've watched the series and stuff, but I don't know, I hope I can help you feel my excitement a little bit, but I'm like so excited. And not only is my package coming today, but they're releasing one more video for the series, and it's all about the launch day and what happened behind the scenes when the website was broken. And I really hope that I just explained all that well, because I don't know, I don't know how to like stress how cool it was and how interesting and crazy, and I don't know, being a part of something like that was so crazy. I know that's a really long story, but I cannot wait to go home today, get my package, open it up on camera, start trying makeup looks. So the thing about this palette is that it has a lot of neutral shades, which as you can see, I don't normally do anything crazy with my makeup, but it also has some little out there shades, like crazy, like bright yellows and pinks and blues. So I don't know, just by watching this whole series and watching Shane, because like Shane was never, like I said, never really into makeup before, and when he decided to do this with Jeffree, he wanted to go all in, and he bought a ton of makeup and learned like how to do it, learned different techniques and stuff, and he got really good at makeup. He is really good now. So just watching him learn all that and stuff was so inspiring, and I'm like, it's gonna be a little hard for me to go outside my comfort zone and use some of these crazier colors, but I'm so inspired by Shane that I want to try new things with makeup. So I'm hoping to do a few videos doing that too, like just maybe trying wearing different colors to work every day, or I don't know, just little tutorials, even though I'm not a beauty guru. I don't know, I'll figure it out, but like I'm so excited for all the videos I can make out of this, all the fun things I can do with this palette, and the lipsticks are a little crazy too, but I'm excited to try all those. Basically the bundle I got is like, well, you'll see the bundle, because in my next video I'm going to be unboxing the whole thing, but I'm just so excited. I don't know how to clearly express that. I hope I have, because I'm so excited. But yeah, if you know nothing about Shane and Jeffree, I suggest watching both of those series that Shane did with Jeffree, because it just kind of shows who Jeffree is. You get to know Shane, and then the second series that he did this year is behind the scenes of this whole collection. And like I said, from a literal just idea to a physical product. And I keep hearing people say, I've been watching like people unboxing theirs and stuff. A lot of people have already gotten theirs, but I've been watching all these videos and everyone keeps saying they've been watching the series and other videos, but it's so different to have it in your hand and like looking at it, and I cannot wait to feel that. I'm so excited. This is gonna be like the longest Friday ever, but anyways, that's all I gotta say right now. I am going to head to work now and try to get through the day as quickly as I can. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope that what I was saying makes sense, and I hope you guys can feel a little bit of my excitement, so that in my next video when I unbox everything, you can get excited with me and understand why I'm probably gonna cry. Honestly, I'm probably gonna cry when I open the box. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for that. And if you want notifications when that happens, make sure you're subscribed and you hit the bell right there so that you'll be notified when I post my next video. So exciting. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure to like the video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!